I'm a big God person. Like mi upendanga kusema whatever I achieve in life, and I honestly say about this, whatever and I will say this on this podcast.
Hey, this guy, small free time, studio. Ako hapo, Njuki! Every small time. I like that. Nakumbuka the very first time you performed for us at work.
Manzi.
I was like,
Freddy.
yeah, where uko serious? Check you boys.
Hey, Joe. And he'll go like, hey, with this.
Check you boys.
Welcome to the Perfectly Imperfect podcast, a space for honest conversations about corporate, mental health, relationships, and love and loss. Here we embrace the magic and the mess and remind ourselves that it is okay to be a work in progress. Enjoy.
Hi guys, happy new week and welcome to another episode of Perfectly Imperfect with me, Marcy. I'm so happy that you could join us on yet another episode, guys. Another week, another episode. Hey, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome to this lovely community. If you're an OG here, pewa mbili. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, guys. I'm still hunting for 400 subscribers before we continue hitting the milestones. So remember to subscribe, comment. I read all your comments, guys, and I reply to all of them because I really enjoy that. So remember to comment and follow Perfectly Imperfect across social media. Perfectly Imperfect with Marcy on Instagram and TikTok, and Gatweri Morioki is my personal handle. Now let's get into this exciting episode. Hey, I'm very happy. Nimebambika. I have a guest. I'm not alone. And this is the first guest of season 2. Wapinduru wewe. So this is a friend of mine. I'll let him introduce himself, but he's a guitarist and a rapper. Can you believe it? I have a guitarist and a rapper on set today, and he is also in corporate. So we're going to talk about all those things. But before further ado, let's Feddy.
Wagwan, hi.
How are you?
I'm really happy to be here.
Tense.
Z.
Z.
I'm already used to this, but I am happy to be here. Chat and to SFX. But I'm just super excited about this. This is I had taken a pause from conversations.
Oh.
No, but I was excited because when I was preparing Kukamapa, I was really excited because I love having such kind of conversations, and I am super proud of you. I'm your number one fan. Once again.
I know. Thank you.
I'm super happy to be here.
Thank you, Feddy. Tell us who you are.
Wagwan, everybody. This is Feddy Njuki. You can call me Njuki. And this is, my name is, I'm a musician. I'm a Kenyan musician. I'm a rapper, singer, guitarist, actor as well. And I'm just so many things. And just welcome to this space and welcome aboard.
Kwani unaishiwa na maneno. Anyway,
Mazi.
I think he's just kidogo nervous. But we're going to get there. All my guests usually are. But like Feddy said, he's one of the people who really pushed me, guys, to go back in production month after month. Kwanza the day I dropped that video saying I'm coming back in September. Oops. Give me a minute, guys. Sorry. The day I dropped an episode saying I'm coming back in September. September ilifika tu hivi date 1. Hi, Gatweri. So when? So thank you so much, Feddy. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
He makes nice music, but you're going to get to that, guys. He drops bars. Why? Anakuanga tu studio akikook. Nika landlord wake anakuwa amesimama studio kila saa akisema rent, nigga. The guy is just cooking. Anyway, so I particularly wanted to host Feddy because we met at work or when we were working at our previous. Can you imagine you're saying previous?
Previous job.
At our previous job. And I like Feddy because of his work ethic and how much he is passionate about his music career and his job. You see, this kind of people who balance things so well, Feddy balances his music career and his job. By the way, he managed to get promoted, I think, within the first 3-4 months after we got the job. He was actually, I think you were the first person to get promoted, right? In our group. So I really admire your work ethic. And
Thank
you always look like you have things figured out. Muziki inapanda, job iko 250. Hey, what's the secret?
Hey.
How many God?
I would say that, okay, for me, I'm a big God person. Mi upendanga kusema whatever I achieve in life, and I honestly say about this, whatever I will say this on this podcast. This guy Njuki, is one day gonna be one of the biggest stars in this country, and not only this country, the world as well. That is something I always say, and when I say it, like when you manifest something and you say it out loud, he ni kama ye ukupea chenye una ask for. And funny thing, you know, this podcast is one gonna be big. You don't rate. So me sinaga, me wambianga say, and every time I'm always like telling myself I don't have like a godfather. Like me losing mzae wangu nikiwanga I was 20 years when I lost my dad. My dad was like that person who used to like assist my family in getting jobs. So Mimi, I have never like
you didn't get to experience him helping you in that stage of your life.
So everything me ndo nimejisakia. Yeah, because I've actually like worked for everything I get in this life. I've worked for it.
I can tell.
And I always tell my mom, I'm trying. So because, you know, when my dad passed, like it was like, as in all my sisters, I'm the last one. Do I look like a last one?
You don't. I was actually surprised to find out.
Yeah, but last one. So like when Mzayali ended up, it was a difficult time. I was like, that's when I wrote a song called Last Year, Sikudhani Ningefika Here. I'm like, I couldn't imagine. So me, kila kitu yenye mi uwaingi, juu mi uambianga God mi sina mzae wangu. Masangu wana hizo connections. So wendo unaniwai chote.
But you say you will allow you to alight here? Tuingia Mbwexi. Yeah, na why? Na why nini Buddha?
So anything I get it from down on my knees.
I can tell. Actually, I remember when we had gotten that job and when we were talking about that job, getting that job, I think we were relating on the same level because there's this one day tulikuwa tunaongea tukisema like how we had really, really prayed for a job and we got this.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best at the time because you remember we were really struggling with shifts.
True.
But it was something.
Yeah,
and I remember, I particularly remember that conversation. You've talked briefly about your dad, and actually, funny enough, this is what I talked about on last week's episode, like grief, and you like having to look for things yourself and work for things that you actually really like, and especially with your music career, I really like the work you're putting in. Hey, this guy, small free time studio. Ako hapo, Njuki! Every small time. I like that. Take us through your music career. How did you start? How is it right now?
Hey, manzi, my music career hasn't been the easiest path, but I love it. You say, Maga, wallahi, Njuki is one day gonna be like one of the biggest stars in this country. Like,
hallelujah.
So I started off when I was in high school. From when I was in Form 2, like I already knew what I wanted to be in life.
Yeah.
Like I used to tell my high school friends, high school people, if you're watching this episode, you remember me telling you guys, I am going to be like a musician, and that's what I envision.
You know, unakumbuka the very first time you performed for us at work?
Manzi.
I was like, yeah, where uko serious? Check you boys.
Hey, Joe. Nilikuwa like,
check you boys. Uko serious? And then we used to be like, utabalance aje iki kijob na hiyo music career, you know. But I really like, you know, I wanted to understand because your music it's just really one of a kind. You know, there's rappers nowadays, people just talk about, you know, drugs, nini. But actually, when I listen to your music, I relate to it. Ni rap, but naiskizanga, I'm like, damn, this is something so relatable. Why did you choose that path for your music? Like, why did you choose, you know, talking about your own self-experiences, things you've gone through?
Because one, I want to tell something from my point of view and my own story.
Yeah.
Staki kufake. Because sasa, how will I tell or say, hey manze, kama shada. Sijai kama shada. Okay.
Mom, unaona the kind of friends I have?
So like, okay, I don't smoke and drink.
Yeah.
So wouldn't be nice for me to tell people about things I do. Yeah?
Kosoko. Unajua kuna mtu hizo zake hizo ni shall tick all the boxes. Sema you
I'll talk about that later. But so I kind of find such kind of inspiration when I speak about things that I have gone through, ama things that I'm envisioning, ama things that relate to me.
Yeah.
So if I am telling people a beautiful story about things I am really going through, I kind of feel it's gonna be an amazing thing for people to actually relate to what I am going through.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'ma write even people's stories.
Yeah.
I'ma just tell people beautiful things. I'ma just tell people how amazing.
Or manifest these things for yourself. I agree.
Yeah.
Your music is really art, and it's something. It's really something that comes like very deep from your heart, and I really enjoy your music, by the way.
Thank you so
much. Ninajifunzanga tu hizo lines. I know I can't rap, but I usually know at least
Your
lines.
favorite one?
My favorite one is Z. Mi sirudi hapo tena because what the hell, and pia wewe haufai kurudi hapo tena. Release that man. Amen. Receive in Jesus name. Anyway.
Chomea wanaume.
Surely. Nani? Hai. Mimi, no. Hata there's a female nini huko kwa backseat and she doesn't think the same, right? She doesn't agree. She thinks I'm just okay. Anyway, now I know you have a corporate job, right?
Yeah.
We've talked about that kidogo before the episode.
Yeah.
I want to understand, how do you view corporate? What's your opinion on corporate? Like genuinely, just about corporate.
I'd say
Not relatable by the way to your role, about corporate too.
Hey, I would say corporate is not easy for real, because you know that 9 to 5 you have to commit to every single day, for you to like. And then anyway, the funny thing about corporate is the fact that when it hits your mind, like I have to be here so as to put bread on my table.
Yeah.
And you know the bad thing about it is as well, there's so many people who are there. They're not even like passionate about it, but they're just there because they want to have, wanataka tu put something on their tables. They're not there for the
It's not fulfilling them in life.
Exactly. But you don't have an option.
Exactly.
So you end up doing something you're not even okay with.
Yeah.
But you're just there because you want to like
pay your bills.
Exactly.
Which actually I feel like we are so much in sync, because this is literally my next point. I wanted us to talk about the mindset, and especially I feel like within like Gen Zs, where we have this mindset where a job is a job. As long as it's giving me some chums,
man.
like all we care about is chums and chasing the bag.
True.
Like you find us doing the most bizarre things out of this world, even in corporate. What do you think about that mindset? Like is a job just a job? And you know, funny thing is, because the previous job we were at, that is not what we studied for, was it?
It wasn't. Hey, man, it wasn't what I studied for. Okay, what I am doing right now. Okay, I have done economics and statistics in uni.
Yeah.
So right now, I am doing more of like close to, okay, funny thing, what I am doing right now, I kind of like it. I'm falling in love with what I am currently doing. It's close to what I studied in uni.
For,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I always want to say, this is something my friend Devi Waweru told me. Shout out to Devi Waweru. Devi Waweru is one of such a very, very great musician out there.
Yep.
So Devi Waweru apparently left his job. He was an accountant. And so Devi was like, manze, me, I don't want to stay here doing accounting.
Yeah.
And my heart wants to be in music. Like I have to like leave my 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Nimechoka, and I leave. Sometimes I'm leaving work at 3.
Yeah.
Then I go, wake up rusty, and I start writing songs on my piano. And Devi was like, I had to just quit. And he was like, let me just quit. And he did quit his job because he wanted to like be a musician full time. It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult, but okay.
But why do I know?
Yeah. Okay, I'll just say, I don't have an issue with having a 9 to 5 until you're trying to like get your things together with what you like. So for me, I balance it all. I'm in the studio on my off days. Like let's say on Saturday and Sunday, I'm in my studio. Kama sai, I'm in the studio. I try and multitask the two. Hey, let me tell you. So I had a gig last week.
Yeah, at Gecko. Guys, this was on a bucket list last year. Last year sikudhani ningefika here.
So Gecko was I have a night job, like
a night shift.
Night shift job. So I was playing a 30-minute set at Gecko from 8:30 to 9. So I played 8:30 to 9. Then after the set, we killed the show.
Butchered it, guys.
So after we killed the show, niko na hiyo uchovu. Okay, let me start. I left my house 9 in the morning. That's asubuhi. Went for me and my band, we were doing like a small rehearsal because we wanted to just like make sure that everything is, considering it was like a last minute gig, we wanted just to have everything in check, everything in check. Then afterwards we finished by 1. Then we went for sound check at Gecko. We were there at 3:30. 3:30, we sound checked. We were actually the first guys to arrive. We sound checked everything. Then inafika around 8:30, we get on stage. After we get on stage, then 9, we leave stage. Then the curators come and they tell us, that was such an amazing set. Everyone just was in. Everyone was in awe by the kind of set tulikoga tumewapea. Guess what? Great musician will be like, acha sasa nirudi ni rest nilale.
Yeah, it's the end of a good day.
One day I took an Uber to work. I left my work I left my house at 9 in the morning.
And
I was going
and
back
this is
to
9 at night na bado urudi kwa nyumba. You're going to work.
I was
for
now
9 more hours.
coming back to my house the following morning, the next day at 7. So if I had kids and a wife, they would be like,
umekuwa wapi? Kwanza, before you say anything, but I can only imagine because I know how much for me, kama leo sijalala. And you can see it. Can you see I didn't get my beauty sleep? No, you cannot. Why? Stop being a hater.
Yeah.
But anyway, I can imagine how hard it is, like balancing corporate and your passions. Because, and especially, you know what I'm grateful for is that we are not in the Kenyan industry anymore because we barely had time.
Yeah.
Barely. Like, you know, at least right now, unaweza pata off maybe the weekend. Are you off on weekends?
Yeah, every weekend.
Yeah. Kitambo, we used to be off sijui Monday na lini. Na ni wewe ufigure out vile uta-align your schedule.
Yeah.
Mkinilipa by the way, mi nitaongelelea hiyo kampuni vizuri. You won't even have to beep. Waike till wanilipe niseme. Anyway, so I know you're a very social person. I know. Hey, this man is social. Like, you see, like we went to by the way, I was honored to MC his first live show. Call me for your MCing gigs, but I was honored to MC his listening party that was like very intimate and his first live show. And nilikuwa naona some colleagues from our workplaces wenye tu nimeishi tu kuona, I've never talked to them. Feddy ni beshte yao. How do you even create this social connect? Unajua kuna ile notion ya people in corporate ni watiaji tu. You know, people in corporate are not your friends. Why do your job and go out?
I can, funny thing is, I'm a very, for most people who know me, I'm a very, very, very nice person in person.
Yep.
Like, I'm just a chill
Cordial.
person.
Yeah.
I'm just a cordial person to hang out with. Like, so I kind of like attract people. So we talk.
Hey, pause.
So we were attracting you. Okay.
Attract.
So
Njuki, yeah. Makes sense actually.
Yeah.
But then Njuki is B. Yeah, Njuki is B.
Can come in Njuki. So like I attract.
Wewe kwani una raise fans wangu ama ni nini? What the hell?
So okay, when I interact with people, skwagi msemtiaji, nakuga tu msemchill, a nice vibe. So I attract nice vibes. So people genuinely, okay, I honestly, say zibamba kila mse. I genuinely just have like a good way with people and always like loving to respect each and every single person I see. So if I do that, then it means I create some bonds, some relationships. So I mean ni vile tu nakuwa tu mfiti with people by respecting each and every single person you meet around and being fun to hang out with, such kind of things.
I know that because you are really someone who you really respect people and you care about people.
Yeah.
And I knew this because there's a time we really had to show up for someone.
Yeah.
You know?
And shout out.
Yeah. And like the speed you responded with was just showed that, you know, like
Manze.
you actually like value your friends. And I love it because on your live show, I saw people reciprocating the same. Like people really came through for you. You know,
Manze.
I liked it, including your colleagues. That's
Bana.
really nice.
Yeah.
Now let's get into the depths and trenches of corporates. I know you went through 2 promotions before you left the job. Hey, we stand a king. And mind you guys, this place we're talking about, it's so hard to get a promotion. Hey, wanasemanga uti na uvumba. Hey, hiyo ni uti na uvumba times, I don't know, together with everything else you can think about. It's a. So this guy went through 2 promotions. One was 3-4 months into the job.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I remember the day that was announced, kila mtu tu kwa floor alikuwa like,
Aje.
manze, this guy deserves it. Like, he just deserves it. How did you manage this?
Uskimi kujituma. I kind of like, I was...
What is kujituma to you in corporate? Unajua, actually, we're going to talk about that, but what is kujituma to you? Let me hear
in
what
corporate.
you have to say. Yeah.
Am I in corporate or in real life?
In corporate. Kujituma in corporate, put it in professional terms.
Hey, but let me just say one thing about kujituma in corporate is I always want to say this. Kama unajituma, usijitume so that you can gain recognition from anybody. Hey.
Tutapataje kupona sisi Gen Zs?
Let me tell you. Hey, wazee utajituma. And then, hey, you're gonna be disappointed.
Feddy, were you disappointed at your previous job at one point?
I'd say I wasn't
Somehow.
disappointed.
Oh, you weren't?
Okay. Funny thing, I would say, actually, it really worked for me in some type of way because I got those promotions that I got, like getting 2 promotions in a time frame of when I was there.
Yeah, in less than a year, I guess.
Yeah. But I would always say, if let's say unajituma, jitume for you and not
For yourself
for yourself and not for anyone else.
That's deep.
Utajituma. And then the next minute unasikia, hey,
the promotion is given to someone else. Uko like, how am I supposed to work the shift?
Uko like, maze mimi nimekuwa nikituma hizi reports.
Right?
Mimi nimekuwa ama unajituma then unachujwa.
And then they fire you. Uko like, in fact, see the door.
And then you do something crazy and then you expect but you have really been doing a good job. We're going to like give you a second chance.
I like that. You know what? I'm actually realizing that mimi kwa hiyo kampuni niliacha kujituma kitambo sana. I stopped sending myself as soon as I realized this is not a place for me. And I unsent myself immediately with immediate effect.
So what I realized is kama unajituma. One, kujituma for me is apply. If there is any role, just apply. Then show up on that interview. Then just tell them who's the boss, who's that boy, and then
See the boss mwenye interview ama.
And then like this jiaminie. That's what worked for me. Like I
really
believed
like that.
in myself.
I really like that.
Yeah, because I didn't sit in that chair and be like, Mimi, I don't want to just be this regular person here. Hey, me, I'm not regular. I woke up and I
fans wangu ama ati I'm not regular, sawa. Affirmations kwa kioo kila siku. Men, take notes.
I'm a VIP. The regular ticket. But anyway, what I just said is like Jamini, that's what for me, I kind of feel like, just believe in yourself, man. Because I always tell myself every day, no one is ever gonna stand like this and tell you when him no, ma'am. I have a song called Hey You When Him No, ma'am. No one is ever gonna tell you when him no, ma'am, apart from yourself. So like when you wake up that morning, if you love your corporate job, if you do love it, when you go to your job, check mic.
Unaweza adjust, by the way,
Okay.
if you're not comfortable.
So if let's say you love you really, really do love your job, do it for you, not for anyone else. Like just do it for you. Wake up every morning, jitume for you, not for anyone else. Because the minute you do it for anyone else, you're always gonna be disappointed. But when you do it for you, you're not gonna be disappointed.
You're not working on anyone's terms. You're
Exactly.
literally
Yeah.
Wow.
Even if it's someone else's job, even if you're employed, just do it for you.
Do it for yourself.
If you have deadlines, just meet them. It is. Even me not really feel. So that's what I did. I did it for me, and it worked for me. Yeah.
I like that. How is your new job different from your previous job?
I would say I love it because it's giving me a different challenge.
A different challenge.
Yeah, and then it's also it's nice.
Kamukuchu.
Yeah.
Huyu lazima atanikanja. Ni kukanjwa? Inasema kukanjwa?
Gojo kukanjwa is a different term.
Oh, sawa. Sawa basi atanipea.
But
kukanjwa si ni kupewa pesa?
Yeah.
Kumadhiro in Kimeru.
But what I mean is, like, inanipea different challenge. It's nice.
And the chums are... Because, by at the end of the day, we need the money. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay, I was seeing this specific lady on TikTok who was saying, if you're chasing your dream, it's not bad. Mm-hmm. A certain lady told me, it does not deteriorate you as a human being for having something else as you try to push your dream.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I would add on to that and say it is not wrong for you to feel like you want to monetize what you love.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, you need money to keep these things running. You need money to keep doing these things, to keep chasing these things. Even for these shows, you need a band that you're going to pay. You need, service providers you're going to pay.
Yeah.
So it's not wrong to feel like you want to get money for something you love. Something you love and getting money for it can go hand in hand. In fact, that's the goal. If you can do something you love and go for it, then it will be cool.
True.
Tell us about your new projects. Make sure umetuimbia kidogo.
Sawa. Okay, I have so many projects, manze. There's just a lot we're doing. Like, hey, manze, naeza sema Feddy Njuki is just trying to like really, really put in the work, release as much music as possible. And I kind of think there's just a lot.
There's a lot.
One, we are working on another EP. We're working on another album. Mm-hmm. We're working on another EP. Mm-hmm. I'm manifesting for my Blankets and Wine set as well.
Woohoo! Hey, hallelujah, guys! Nitakuwa pale backstage.
Blankets and Wines, guys. Please know that Feddy Njuki is a very, very good performer, and he can kill it on stage. Yep. So we are manifesting that as well. But there's just a lot we're working on with my producer. Shout out to Big Vinny. Yeah, manze. And my team, Mutumbu, and Mercy as well.
I'm on the team, guys.
Yeah, so much is coming on the album. Gathuto, Deviowero, a lot.
I can imagine. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Drop a bar.
I drop a bar.
Yes. Tuimbie.
Let me drop a bar. This is Kia. No further figures were forge my own path. Njia ziko Australia, siku moja tunapita path. We get that's it.
Shall we wrap it up here, guys, ladies and gentlemen? What? I love it. By the squeeze, uko na bars, uko na lines nazo. I have to give you that. But actually sing. Can you rap for us, Feddy?
Yeah.
Ama nikulazibishe?
No.
Pick one.
Last year got me traumatized. Sikudhani ningefika this far, so I'm fantasized. Last year got me messed up. Nimefika this far, so I give thanks. Squeeze inaanza kuna life like a big thing. Kuna wale wangetaka kuishi. When you trust God, wezi pata vitu fishy. He's the big fish. On my zone, I be fishing. Kila siku ninapiga tizi. I go hard every day. Kesho neza kuwa nimezidi. Yeah, there were days I was doing everything on my own. Shaky place. Nimefika with God on my zone. Last year sikudhani ningefika here. 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 Z misirudi hapo tena. Z misirudi hapo tena. Z misirudi hapo tena. Tena.
Hey, lovely. Hey, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Umesema ati sijui what fish? God ndio big fish. What? Buzz for buzz, guys. Now, where can we find your music?
Everywhere. Feddy Njuki on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Boomplay, YouTube, everywhere. You can follow me on IG as Feddy Njuki, TikTok Feddy Njuki, X Feddy Njuki, Meta Feddy Njuki, everywhere Feddy Njuki.
Njuki. Look for the Njuki, the B.
Exactly.
But then Njuki is Njuki. Yes, ndio. Ni Njuki.
Yeah,
Kwenu
yeah.
pia ni Njuki.
Njuki.
Meaning a B. Or Joke. Jueni Mkikuyu. Kwetu sana ni Njuki. Meaning a B.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Feddy. I really appreciated you coming to this podcast.
You're very
and
much
thank you
welcome.
for dropping a bar. You're going to perform at my live recording, by the way.
Yeah,
Just so
manze.
you know. Yeah.
We start preparing for that.
Yeah, you better.
Manze.
Anyway, parting shots now. What do you want to tell my people?
I want to say, manze, believe in yourself. That's what I want to say.
Look at that camera.
Okay. Mic check. Anyway, mi naweza dai kusema hivi. Life is short.
Lakini yangu ni toja.
Anyway, life is short. Like, okay, one thing I have never feared in this life is death. I know one day it'll pass. So like maybe I may pass maybe even tomorrow.
Wait.
But yeah, like life is short. Yeah.
Bad energy.
But as in life, one thing I don't fear in this life is death. Because death, nothing is guaranteed in this life like death. When I always speak so loud about losing my dad because...
And you're so... I like that. By the way, I like how vulnerable you are about that topic.
Yeah. So your time, I was like, hey man, zika neza lose msame clothes. Ata mimi, neza enda. So what will I want to live? I don't want to be in this life being like manzis Jamini. I don't want to be in this life manzi. I'm just like I'm just
living.
I'm just living manzi. Usirudi hapo. Like just believe in yourself.
I think this inspired your latest song, right? Nikidai naza dai wasikie my voice. Wasikie my voice. Nikidai naza dai wasikie my voice. Wasikie my voice. Nikidai naza dai wasikie my voice.
Nikidai naza dai was. I was like,
voice.
I was just seated like this. I'm like, manzi, one day I'll pass. But what do I want to
wacha kusema hivyo.
I mean, okay, what do I want to leave? Like, I want to leave a legacy, like leave a life that is
going to be remembered.
Yeah, man.
I like that. And they will. What scare your voice. By then, I'll tell my children about you, Uncle Feddy. Anyway, that's nice, Feddy. People will hear your voice. Exactly. And I believe you are going places. And I wish you the best in your new corporate journey. I hope that you get promotions, you get the tunes. Yeah, so guys... I would encourage you to go listen to Feddy's music because his music is a different kind of art. It is art, guys. It's not just any kind of music. So stream his music, Feddy Njuki, on all platforms. Follow him on Instagram. Ukimwona itisha selfie pale. Unajua akiomoka? Hata kuwa na hiyo time. Like, yeah. You better right now ndo mkwe mnasema akina vile tulikujua ukiwa chini. Anyway, anzeni sahi. This was such a fun episode. Thank you so much.
It was longer. It was really vibes.
I wish so too. But we can always do more and more.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in this episode. And I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a thing or two. And we hope to see you guys on the next episode. I hope Feddy will not be here. But, you never know. But I hope to see you guys on the next episode. In the meantime, remember to subscribe, comment, like, and follow us across social media. Perfectly Imperfect with Mercy on TikTok and Instagram. And my handle is Gatori Morioki on all platforms.